In the gentle embrace of a golden afternoon, where sunlight danced upon the tranquil waters of a scenic lake, a young man found himself wandering among the throngs of travelers, his heart light and his mind adrift. The world seemed to slow as his gaze settled upon a figure just ahead. A young woman walking alone, her presence quietly commanding, her elegance unmistakable. There was something about her, an effortless grace that drew his attention and held it fast. Each step she took seemed to echo with purpose, her hair catching the breeze, her posture radiating both confidence and an air of mystery. Compelled by admiration and curiosity, the young man found himself drifting closer, weaving through the crowd in silent pursuit. He watched as she moved with poise, her eyes taking in the beauty of the landscape, her demeanor undisturbed by the bustling world around her. Time seemed to stretch, and every moment spent following her only deepened the sense of enchantment he felt. He imagined what it might be like to walk beside her, to share in the serenity she carried with her. But as the distance grew and the minutes slipped by, he struggled with his own intentions. Was this infatuation or something deeper? Did he truly see her, or just the beauty that first caught his eye? Still, he pressed on, driven by the hope of a connection, until finally she paused. The world seemed to hush as she turned, her gaze meeting his with a calm self-assurance. "Why are you following me?" she asked, her voice tinged with annoyance, yet steady and unafraid. Caught off guard, the young man felt the weight of her question settle upon him. He took a breath, searching for honesty in his reply. "You're the most beautiful and graceful girl I've ever seen," he said, his words earnest and sincere. "Would you be my girlfriend?" For a moment, she studied him, her eyes searching his face as though seeking the truth behind his words. Then, with a gentle shake of her head, she replied, her tone cool but not unkind. "If you think I'm the most beautiful," she said, "then you're mistaken. Just turn around and look behind you. My best friend is walking there, and she's even more beautiful than I am." The young man's curiosity sparked anew. Was it possible? Had he overlooked someone even more radiant? Without hesitation, he turned, his eyes scanning the path behind him. He searched for the striking beauty the girl had described, but all he found were ordinary faces, other travelers lost in their own worlds, none standing out as the vision the girl had painted. Confusion clouded his features as he turned back to the girl, questions tumbling from his lips. "Why did you lie to me?" he asked, bewildered. The girl's lips curled into a faint, knowing smile. "No," she said softly. "You lied to me first. If you truly liked me, why would you turn around to look at someone else?" Her words hung in the air, delicate yet profound, cutting through the surface of the conversation to reveal something deeper. In that instant, the young man understood. His declaration, though spoken with conviction, had faltered at the first test. The heart, after all, is easily swayed when affection is shallow, and true intentions are revealed not in words, but in the choices we make. As she turned and walked away, her figure receding into the tapestry of the crowd, the young man stood rooted in place, speechless. He watched her disappear, her silhouette merging with the colors of the afternoon, and felt a quiet lesson settle within him. It was a lesson not about beauty or romance, but about the sincerity of the heart. What value are words if they crumble at the first sign of doubt? How meaningful is affection if it can be redirected so easily? The hustle and bustle of the scenic spot seemed to fade, replaced by a contemplative silence. The young man replayed the moment in his mind, realizing that in seeking beauty, he had overlooked the importance of genuine feeling. He had been captivated by appearance, but true connection demands something greater. Steadfastness, integrity, and the courage to resist temptation. As he turned and continued his walk along the lakeside path, the world appeared unchanged, yet he felt transformed by the encounter. The soft murmur of the water, the laughter of distant travelers, and the rustle of leaves in the gentle breeze took on new meaning. Each step became a reminder that love, in its truest form, is not a fleeting attraction, but a commitment that endures, unshaken by the allure of novelty. The lesson lingered with him, subtle yet enduring. Some words are easy to say but hard to prove. If the heart wavers at the first distraction, was it ever truly sincere? In matters of affection, It is not the grand declarations that reveal our true intentions, but the quiet choices we make when no one is watching. The willingness to look past superficial beauty, to see the person beneath, and to remain steadfast in the face of temptation. These are the marks of genuine love. As the sun dipped lower in the sky, casting long shadows across the path, the young man felt a quiet resolve blossom within him. He knew now that the next time he spoke of love, his words would be measured by his actions, his heart anchored by conviction rather than fleeting desire. The encounter with the elegant, mysterious girl had left him wiser, his understanding of true intentions forever changed. And so, as day gave way to evening, he walked on, not in search of beauty, but in pursuit of authenticity. With each step, he carried the memory of the lesson he had learned, that the truest intentions are proven not in what we say, but in what we choose to do, even when faced with the possibility of something or someone else. Some words are easy to say, but hard to prove. If your heart wavers at the first distraction, was it ever true?